The knock came just after midnight. Soft, hesitant, like guilt learning how to breathe. I was awake already. I don't sleep much these days. Silence has a way of replaying memories on loop. The second knock was louder. Desperate, I opened the door slowly. And there he was. Daniel, the man she called her soulmate. His suit was wrinkled. His eyes were swollen. Mascara stains marked his collar. Hers, I assumed. He didn't look like destiny. He looked like regret. "Please." His voice cracked before the word finished forming. "You have to take her back." I stared at him. 3 months ago, he had stood taller, confident, smug in the quiet way men are when they believe they've won something. Now he looked like he'd misplaced a bomb and couldn't find the ticking. "She's not who I thought she was," he whispered. Of course she wasn't. The wind moved between us, cold, unforgiving. Behind him, my porch light flickered. I didn't invite him in. I didn't need to. I had been waiting for this knock. 20 years. That's how long it takes to memorize someone's breathing patterns, to know the rhythm of their footsteps, the pauses between their lies. It started quietly. Longer work hours. A new perfume she didn't wear for me. Smiling at her phone. Turning it face down when I walked in. I didn't confront her. I observed. Love makes you blind. Routine makes you perceptive. One night she said it plainly, calm, almost relieved. "I think I've met my soulmate." Not an apology. Not a confession. A declaration. Daniel from accounting. Recently divorced. Emotionally available, passionate. I remember nodding, as if she'd told me we needed new curtains. "Are you leaving?" I asked. "Yes." 20 years condensed into a single syllable. She packed carefully. Took frame photos of the kids. Left the ones with me in them. Before she walked out, she paused at the door. "I deserve happiness." I didn't argue, because by then I already knew something she didn't. People who chase butterflies rarely notice the fire behind them. She thought I was blindsided. I wasn't. Months before her confession, I had begun collecting details. Receipts, phone logs, late-night rideshare histories. Not because I wanted proof, but because I wanted clarity. Clarity is colder than anger. I hired no private investigator. I didn't need one. Patterns reveal themselves when you stop interrupting them. She wasn't just having an affair. She was rewriting history. Telling him I was distant, controlling, emotionally unavailable. It fascinated me. The way she repainted our life to justify her escape. But the real discovery came from something else. Her finances. Joint accounts she'd quietly siphoned into a separate fund. Small amounts, smart amounts, preparation. Daniel wasn't her destination. He was leverage. And leverage is temporary. So I adjusted. I separated assets legally, quietly. Moved investments, updated my will, changed beneficiary structures. She signed divorce papers believing she'd already won half. She didn't realize she had signed away more than she understood. And then I waited. Because people driven by fantasy always overplay their hand. 3 months. That's how long it took. "She lies," Daniel said on my porch. "About everything." I leaned against the doorframe. "About what?" "Money, her past. Even you." He swallowed hard. "She told me you were emotionally abusive, that she was trapped." I almost smiled. "Was she?" He looked confused. "She's volatile," he admitted. "Controlling. She's already drained my savings. She's talking about moving into my house permanently. I can't do this." There it was. The panic. "She said you'd take her back," he added weakly. "That was interesting. She's been calling you?" he asked. "No." I stepped outside, closing the door behind me. "You thought you were rescuing her?" I said quietly. He nodded. I studied him the way you examine a cracked mirror. "You didn't steal my wife," I said. His brows furrowed. She was already looking for someone to blame for her own emptiness. He looked smaller now. "She's on her way here," he whispered. I checked my watch. Right on time. Headlights cut through the darkness. Her car. She stepped out before the engine fully died. Eyes red, makeup smeared, fury disguised as heartbreak. "Why are you here?" She snapped at Daniel. Then she saw me. Her expression shifted. Softened. Calculated. "I made a mistake," she said, voice trembling just enough. 3 months ago, that tremble would have destroyed me. Now it felt rehearsed. "I know," I replied. Silence. She took a step toward me. I was confused. He manipulated me. Daniel flinched. I pulled a folder from inside the door. Divorce settlement confirmations, asset transfers, account closures, a timeline of transactions from the months before she left. I handed it to her. You didn't leave for love, I said evenly. You left because you thought you had secured a better deal. Her fingers shook as she scanned the pages. That's not... It is. Daniel stared at her. You said he controlled the money. She didn't answer. I did. She moved it. Her silence confirmed everything. The soulmate myth collapsed in real time. I stepped back toward my doorway. You wanted happiness, I said calmly. Now you're free to find it. She looked at me like I'd just locked a door inside her chest. You're not taking me back? She asked. That was the moment. The final illusion. No, I said. Not loudly, not angrily. Just truthfully. Accusations. Desperation. Reality setting in. I closed the door before the shouting peaked. Inside, the house felt different. Lighter. Not because she was gone, but because the waiting was over. 20 years taught me something valuable. Love can blind you, but betrayal educates you. I don't hate her. Hate requires attachment. What I feel is something cleaner. Distance. She chased a soulmate. He chased a fantasy. And I chased the truth. Only one of us caught it. The knocking has stopped now. So has the noise. And for the first time in months, I sleep.